Hello, everyone. So today we're going to take a look at the Transformers Age of the Primes, Venin or Venom. So this guy, I got him because I really like the color palette. I have no idea who he was initially before doing some research for this video. Apparently, he is an Insecticon. Well, obviously, he's an Insecticon and he is the leader of the Insecticon. But before we take a look at the figure, of course, let's look at the box first. I got this from Toys R Us here in Manila. So we have him here in his robot mode, his bug mode, which is a cicada, Age of the Primes, Venin. On the side, a bigger picture of his robot mode. At the back, we have him here in a pose with his two accessories, a blaster and an axe head. And here is them showing us like the blaster and the axe head can be combined to be an actual axe. And of course, his cicada mode. And on the side, we have the statues of the 13. So, pretty standard Age of the Primes box. Let's get that out of the way. So, here is Venin, or he used to be called Venom in, I think it was season 2 that he premiered. I forgot. But in the 80s or 90s, he was called Venom, but because of Venom being trademarked by Marvel, they had to change his name to Venin. But anyway, you may call him Venom or Venin. I will call him Venin because I'm just a new collector, and that's how I knew him. So up front, here he is with his design from his G1 or his original toy. So this guy is basically just an upgraded version of that. It's similar in all ways, except for, of course, for the articulation and everything. Now, this guy's color scheme, I love the colors. I love how the neon green and orange matches, and overall, I just love the color. You know how I love bright colors. And, oh, he comes in, of course. As I've shown you earlier, we have the blaster and the axe head, which, of course, can be held by Venin. There's really nothing special about it, and you can combine it to become a bigger axe, which is pretty awesome. I like that he has an option between a melee and a long range weapon. Now let's take a closer look at him. This guy is really poseable, and I love the visor, the red visor on his head, along with the insect eyes on the side, the Decepticon logo here. And this thing, for some reason, this part, the crotch area here, for some reason it reminds me of Gray Matter from Ben 10. I don't know, because of the eyes, they're probably like horizontal lines. But anyway, similar to the original toy, the wings are sticking out to the side. Probably an issue for you guys, because as you can see, you cannot, if you put the wings this way, you cannot put the arms properly straight down. But I like to keep him that way because it's different than normal. And the insect legs are right here at the back. Of course, they are all movable and articulated. There are just some hollow gaps here behind the forearms and behind the legs. And of course, due to transformation, there is this really big hinges on the side of his feet, which is really weird, but not an issue for me. Overall, I love this guy in his robot mode. So, as I mentioned earlier, this guy is well articulated, so articulated. So, let's look at his articulation. For the head, it can move up, look down, sideways, and because of transformation, the neck can actually move a bit forward so that he can look down all the way. And of course, he can also look all the way up. So when he's flying, he can look all the way up, but it does look weird. His shoulders, this is the first time I've seen this kind of shoulders, like the the what do you call it? The hinge or the joint that's connecting the shoulders to the main body is different from the hinge for the forearm or for the arms. So it can move the full 360, and the arms can move all the way to the side right there. There's a bicep swivel, then an elbow joint, which is pretty much 90, Unfortunately, due to transformation, there is no wrist articulation, but because of transformation as well, his hands can fold, which means he can hold his axe this way, which I think is pretty cool. And for you to be able to do some poses with him. And despite the wings, the bug wings, excuse me, the bug wings and the bug legs, he actually has a pretty clean waist swivel. So that's pretty nice. His legs can do the full 360 if you can just like move the stuff out of the way. It can kick to the sides pretty much. Is that 90 degrees? Yeah, pretty much 90 degrees. Kick forwards that far. Kick backwards. I'm pretty sure you can kick way back as long as you just move the legs out. There is a thigh swivel. And because of transformation again, he has really good knee bend. Look at that. It can bend all the way. And for the feet, it can move a little bit like that, up and down. And of course, he has that ankle pivot, which can go all the way. That's also because of transformation. So that's it. Let's head on to size comparisons. But since I don't have any Insecticon figures with me, I have pre-ordered the Dramatic Capture series with the Insecticons in it, but they won't arrive until next year. So I'll just compare Venin with some generic figures. So we have here first 86 Bumblebee, Age of the Primes Decepticon Crasher. We have here Senator Shockwave. We have here 86 Megatron. And finally, 86 Optimus Prime. Now here we have Venin in his alt mode, which is actually a cicada. I thought it was a housefly at first, but it is a cicada. And looking at the G1 toy again, it looks exactly the same. It's a modernized version of that toy. And I just love how this guy looks. Even though the color is unrealistic, like the neon green and orange, I highly doubt you can see a cicada this bright. This alt mode looks like a real cicada. That's one of the reasons why I bought it, because I like the design on the back of the box. And yeah, like you can look at the face. It's the bug eyes are really awesome. The legs, I love how the legs are there, and they are fully movable. You can adjust them however you want. And then this back part, I forgot what it's called for insects, but it looks awesome. These are the legs, and they combine well to form that part too. Again, the chest, the Decepticon logo is still there. The wings are fully articulated, which I really like, because you can pose him any way you want. He can be dormant, just like this, or he can pose like he is flying, which is awesome. And it actually has good weapon integration. Well, not really good, but decent weapon integration. So in the manual, you can put the blaster here and the axe head here. Or of course, you can put them here on the 5mm ports on his back. I like to combine them this way, just because I know I don't display him in his alt mode, but this is, I think, is better than the ones on the side. I don't know, completely up to you. This is your toy. So yeah, I won't be doing any size comparisons because again, I don't have any other Insecticon figures with me. But yeah, take a closer look at this guy. This guy is really awesome. And yeah. So final thoughts on Age of the Primes Venin or Venom. This guy for me visually is really good. He is still faithful to the original toy, but bringing in that modern twist with the really good articulation. As you can see, he is really poseable, and again, the color combination is really nice. The way that it's articulated is really nice. His alt mode is also really good. As I mentioned earlier, I have nothing but praise for the alt mode. And his transformation is pretty simple and straightforward, which I'll show on a video. I'll post a video on Tuesday, so please watch out for that. And overall, this guy is definitely worth the price, and I think once I get the other Insecticons, I will be able to tell whether this guy fits with the entire team. But since I only have him for now, this guy is definitely worth getting, and especially if you guys like collecting the figures, overall figures. Like, this guy is really good, so I highly suggest you guys get this. So that's it for me today. Please leave a comment, like the video, and subscribe to my channel if you liked it. So thank you for watching, and see you guys next time. Bye bye.